Hello everyone, welcome to the latest episode, and it's time for a new block deck. We have played enough with the EZ deck and it proved itself to be a very competitive deck. So now we want to move one step further and create an even better block deck, so we can also finally get to gold rank. So I have created an Innistrad Midnight Hunt block deck, and the color combination white-black is great because here we have two powerful approaches, removal and card drawing. So let's move on to the strategy of this deck. One of the center aspects here is that we don't run out of cards and that we can also flood the battlefield with useful tokens that we can also sacrifice, for example, to cast Rid of Oblivion, or we can also just block and draw cards thanks to the fantastic card Morbid Opportunist. Also, it's very good together with Adeline Resplendent Cathar and Jadar Ghoul Color of Nephilia. So the goal here is to spam the battlefield with tons of tokens and benefit from the preponderance that we can create here. Let's move on to the creatures. In the center of this deck we have our Morbid Opportunist, and whenever one or more other creatures die, we'll draw a card. And this ability triggers only once each turn, so for example we can also kill our opponent's creatures in their turn and we'll also draw a card. And it's a perfect interaction with Jadar, Ghoul Color of Nephilia, that creates at the end of our end step a zombie token with Decayed when we don't have any on the battlefield. Also, other cards that are very powerful together with the Morbid Opportunist is Adeline Resplendent Cathar. And Adeline is also one of my favorite cards here, such a powerful card, and Adeline's power is equal to the number of creatures that we control, and it also produces a creature whenever we attack. For example, it's also perfect when we attack with a flying creature. It can be either Chaplain of Arms or Lunarch Veteran with those flying spirit tokens, and we'll also create more tokens with this creature. And for some life points, exactly, we have Lunarch Veteran, so whenever another creature enters the battlefield under our control, we'll gain 1 life. And Chaplain of Arms gives us also a ward if we cast it for 4 mana for the disturb cost. So then it's a flying first strike creature, and each creature you control has also ward 1. Intrepid Adversary can boost our token army immensely if we pay, for example, 2, 4 or even more mana, because for each paid 2 mana it gets a counter which gives all the creatures +1/+1. Lisa, Forgotten Archangel, brings our dead creatures back to our hand, so we can also cast it another time, but then if it dies it will be exiled. Then we have also Unruly Mob. Can be a very fun card, and I personally prefer it as a huge blocker since it's not very effective without trample. Also a cool card is Flash Taker here, because when we sacrifice a creature, for example with the zombie token, with Decayed or with Rid of Oblivion, we can also scry for 1. So let's take a closer look on the instant and sorcery spells. Here we have some fantastic synergistic cards such as Sunset Revelry, can be very useful. Depends on the situation, of course, that we can draw a card, produce 2 tokens and or gain 4 life. Then we have a classic removal card, it's Infernal Grasp. Then we have also Can't Stay Away. We can bring a creature with mana value 3 or less from the graveyard directly onto the battlefield, and I love to play this card in combination with Adeline. So because it costs only 3 mana, and bringing back direct on the battlefield, it's amazing. With Rid of Oblivion we can exile any non-land permanent card unless we sacrifice a non-land permanent card. The last card here is Cathar's Call. Where is that? Cathar's Call, here we have it, which I mostly attach to some weak creatures or to direct the attention of the opponent away from, for example, Adeline or other powerful creatures. As long as it stays on the battlefield, it creates at the end of our turn a token. Then we have here also one artifact, it's Hero Room Mirror. Here we have this card because I'm struggling with the Shuffler, to be honest. It doesn't matter how many lands you have, if 21, 24, you have games where you draw 17 lands, for example, in a game, and you still have 30 cards left in your library. So it's just unbelievably bad, the Shuffler, so that's why I want to have more control in this deck. And the Mirror lets us pay 1 life, discard 1 card, and we'll draw a card. And it gets a ritual counter. If it has 3 or more, then we can transform it and we will get a 4/4 flying creature. Lands, yeah, the problem here in this set is we have only 12 plains and 11 swamps, no double land cards for Orzhov, unfortunately, but yeah, we have to live with that. And yeah, I really like to play with this deck, and yeah, you will see some amazing games, so stay with us, and yeah, subscribe to this channel, and thank you for watching. See you next time, bye bye. So here we go, we are just one victory away from gold rank with a block deck, and this hand looks very promising. We have enough lands, we have also Lunarch Veteran, a creature, we have Flesh Taker, so we can also sacrifice creatures and scry one. Also Infernal Grasp, so yeah, that's a very decent hand that we have here. Flesh Taker we can cast for 2 mana, and yeah, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, we will also get 1 life point. And we are also playing against Orzhov. So let's see, Extract the Truth. Target opponent reveals their hand. I hate those cards when the opponent can look into our hands. But yeah, we have another Lunarch Veteran here. So we are going to attack with both creatures. And yeah, and then if we will win this game, we are in gold rank again. So yeah, it's time to be there where we belong to. So Crystal Grotto, our opponent can scry for 1. And let's see if we can also play with this deck in gold rank. Otherwise we'll just create a more powerful deck. Legions to Ashes here, exile target non-permanent. So I think we'll just sacrifice the Veteran so we can also scry, because we don't need any more lands. Okay, so the shuffler is giving us always the same cards. So we have like 2 copies of Chaplain of Arms, 2 copies of Lunarch Veteran. The only advantage here is that we can just transform them also into flying creatures, attack from the air. Circuit Mender enters the battlefield, they receive life, and if this creature dies, they can also draw a card. So let's attack. I think, yeah, we'll not kill this creature here. We'll just play another flying creature. And yeah, Lunarch Veteran, sure. So they can just keep attacking us and we'll just gain life points. So we don't have to block. Yeah, and in case they have also like a wipeout card that will destroy the whole battlefield, we can just cast those creatures again from the graveyard. So yeah, we're not actually playing against the Orzhov deck, it's more like yeah, they have 3 colors, red, white, black. I think it's Grixis, isn't it? I'm not sure. So Swamp. And then we can attack, let's attack with both creatures. And they still have 15 life points. The problem is we have 2 cards, one of these is a Swamp, and they have 5 for Curious Briefcase. Yeah, I believe this will be a really tough game. It's always like that, when you're just 1 step away from gold rank or from any other ranks, it's always difficult to play against the opponent then. So let's attack. And we don't have any creatures at the moment in the graveyard, so but we have they will discard Can't Stay Away. Or maybe Infernal Grasp. Actually I would also exile Can't Stay Away, because then we are just able to cast this card once. Swamp, seriously, Shuffler, what's... that's really pity for us. And opponent has only 4 lands on the battlefield. And we have, 6, 1 more on our hand. Intrepid Adversary. I believe they are going to pay the cost of 2 mana. Yeah, they are going. So let's see if they are going to attack, then we can also cast Infernal Grasp. Yeah, let's cast it, and we'll just get rid of the Intrepid Adversary. 2 damage. Oh, Rite of Oblivion is great. So let's attack again. They might block Lunar Veteran, yes. It's even better for us to have more flying creatures on the battlefield. Yeah, one card that we really need urgently is maybe Adeline, so we can also create more tokens. Yeah, Luminous Phantom, 2 life points from this creature, and Rite of Oblivion, huh? I mean, we can use it on Circuit Mender, but I think it's just too weak at the moment. Ah, Swamp. That's bad. I mean, we are struggling since a few turns already. How many lands do we have here? 4 plains and 4 swamps. Oh, they have even the island in this deck. Wow, isn't it a 5-color deck? Yeah, it is. Blue, green, white, red, and black. Wow. Titania's Command. They exiled it. Yeah, the problem is Rite of Oblivion is only a sorcery, so we cannot react on that, but we have Morbid Opportunist and we can attack. Oh yeah, I've just totally forgot. They just exiled our graveyard in this case. Lear Disciple of the Drone, awesome. Awesome timing. We can just exile, against Swamp, we can just exile one of our creatures. I mean, but it's totally worth it, because you can see how many cards already our opponent can also cast from their graveyard. But let's attack first, so 4 damage, and then we have to exile. I think we'll just exile the Luminous Phantom. So end turn. Sacrifice and non-land. So actually, because Morbid Opportunist's ability is if whenever a creature will be killed, we can draw a card, but killing and sacrifice, I think those two are, yeah, totally different terms. So in this case we didn't draw. Sunset Revelry. Can we use it? Yeah, we can draw a card at least. Unruly Mob. For example, we can also exile it. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, it's over. Unless they have maybe Fading Hope, but they have all our creatures, they have Ward. So let's use that. Yeah, they might have something, maybe Counter Spell, yes. So let's attack. And what? GG. That was really tough. I mean, look how many lands we have on the battlefield. Almost 10. And yeah, in this deck we have only 23 lands, not the usual 24. So let's see, do we have to make any changes here? Plain Swamp. I think it looks pretty solid, actually. Also, we have Ambitious Farmhead, so we can also search for a basic land. In this case, it's a Plains. Maybe Qatar's Call, we can just cut off 1 copy. Okay, so I hope we'll not have any problems with the Shuffler again. So yeah, 2 Plains will take that. So we can also cast turn 2 Intrepid Adversary, board time turn 3. Yeah, only one swamp we are missing here. Actually, we can, with one swamp also here, we can cast all the creatures. Only Adeline requires 2 white mana, which one also, I think Lisa requires 2 mana. Yeah, here she is. And none of the cards needs like 2 black mana. So just give us 1 black mana. And since the opponent is starting the game, so yeah, we can just draw more cards then. First includes 1 mana, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Okay. But it surprises me that the opponent is really playing a 5-color deck. It's really hard to get all the mana on the battlefield. But of course, if you are mixing the sets, it's really easy because you have so many double land cards. Sometimes are also triumphs, like from New Capenna. I believe that our opponent also has some. So let's cast Adeline. And let's attack. Also, we will create some tokens. And then, yeah, Morbid Opportunist. Unfortunately, Morbid Opportunist was not on the battlefield. But I think it's time to cast this creature. And then we will attack for 2. Also, I hope we will get another land, so we can also cast Lisa, the Forgotten Archangel. And whenever they are killing our creatures, we can just cast it, yeah, 1 more time. I think the main target here is Morbid Opportunist. I mean, it's such an amazing card. It's just an uncommon card, but whenever a creature dies, it's not only on our side, not only the creature that we control, also our opponents. Our opponent has like more than 200 cards and they always drew so many lands. And they always have at the beginning already all the mana they need. Right? They have the red, green, the blue, black and white. Awesome. I mean, they're very lucky here. Circuit Mender again. Yeah, just see. Over 200 cards and they are drawing this card again. Even though when you have 4 copies of that in the deck, it's really... it's actually odd. Make disappear, counter target spell unless, yeah. That was a good move. Let's attack with both creatures here. And yeah, we just need to draw more cards. Plains. Yeah, can be. Shana. Purifying Blade, lifelink 3/3. You may pay X. Oh, and then you can draw cards. Okay, so at the moment they don't have any other creatures with lifelink besides Shana. So borrowed time, we can use that, I guess. I think we should exile this creature. Yeah. They assumed to draw cards this turn. I think another copy of Morbid Opportunist is also good. And then we can attack with Lunarch Veteran. Excellent. So yeah, indeed they are blocking this creature. And now we will draw 2 cards. So now we also have a card advantage here with 4 cards. Our opponent also has 4. But yeah, we have far more cards on the battlefield. Farewell, nah. Come on. Okay, so we lost both copies of Morbid Opportunist, unfortunately. So Plains, Swamp. Maybe we should cast Intrepid Adversary. We can put 1, 2, 4, 3 counters. Let's do that. So at least we have a huge blocker right now. But they are drawing really well right now. They had Farewell, they have all the lands. So they didn't want to attack. So let's cast Flesh Taker. I mean, if they are going to attack to kill an intrepid adversary, we can also just sacrifice by using the ability of Flesh Taker. So we will give it this creature also +2/+2, and also we will scry. But oh my god, we have drawn so many cards and we still have only just one left, and it's a land. It's only planes that we have here. Okay, so nice. Shanna will land in the graveyard. Infernal Grasp, nice also. So how many wipeout cards can you have in this huge deck of 200 cards? Waterfront District, draw a card. Awesome, Rite of Oblivion. So let's attack with all the creatures. So it's 15 damage. But it's very close. But I think... I assume they have something so they can kill the whole board here. Path of Peril, destroy all creatures, cleave for 6 mana. Sure. So let's kill the creatures here. So we'll draw and scry one. Flesh Taker. Do we need that? But difficult. Actually, I rather keep that card because otherwise we might also draw more lands, and I just want to avoid that. But the shuffler is always giving us the wrong cards. 8, we have already 10 lands also on the battlefield. So another Flesh Taker on the battlefield, and yeah, right now we're just lacking of creatures. We have instant and sorcery spells, but no creatures. Lion Sash. Yeah, we have to get rid of this creature because they're exiling our graveyard. Broker's Initiate. Yeah, for 5 mana it can be a 5/5 creature until end of turn and reconfigure. Yeah, I think we can just let this happen. And Rite of Oblivion, I would rather use it on Lion Sash here. Okay, Ambitious Farmhead, let's pick one of the planes. And yeah, we have only how many? It was, I think, 5 are left in this deck. Yeah, let's kill this creature. They might have a counter spell. They have still, yeah, 1 blue mana and 1 black, so counter target non-creature spell. Sure. I mean, we have Rite of Oblivion. We can also use it 4 times actually. So, Ambitious Farmhead. Once this creature is transformed, it has lifelink and... yeah, but is it worth that? Difficult. Base power 5/5. We still have 38 life points. But in this case I think it's better to exile first the Lion Sash. Otherwise they will also exile the Rite of Oblivion from the graveyard. And next. Sparrow's Headquarters, cycling. Yeah, as I assumed, of course, you need, when you have so many cards, and especially when you have a 5-color deck, you need to have some triumphs. The only triumphs are currently only in New Capenna. Before that you can also You could have some triumphs from Ikoria. I remember that set also, Xander's Lounge. But that's very helpful to use the cycling ability here. And planes 8, we have already 12 lands. So 5 damage, I think they will do that now every turn. We can use both creatures here actually, but first we'll just wait so we can draw more cards. And we still have 29 life points. Red. But yeah, this ability costs a lot. I mean, you have to pay 5 mana just that this creature will become a 5/5 creature. And we still have time. I mean, the shufflers against us. Yeah, planes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We have only 23 lands here in this deck. I mean, I believe if you have also more lands, like the majority is saying when you have 24 lands in the stack, then of course the chances are very high to draw cards. But if it's below 24, in this case we have 24, that's very unlikely to draw so many cards then, so many land cards. So I think we have to react now. Unruly Mob. 4 mana left opened here. So we'll just... yeah, let's cast first Morbid Opportunist. So in case they have any counter spell, so we can... yeah, here we cannot pay the extra cost. They have always an answer. At least we can block every turn with the... okay, cut down. But so many removal spells wipe out cards. Also they have so many cards that they can just exile cards from the graveyard. So this deck is very effective. Ambitious Farmhead again, so yeah, let's pick the... how many planes do we have? 3, I guess? Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, 3 planes left in the stack. So, and then we can just sacrifice the token and exile the vehicle. Come on, again a counter spell. This deck is full of removal and counter spells. Okay, they have no blue mana here. And they deal 3 damage. We have 15 lands, can you believe that? 15 lands. And still 27 cards in our library. So... in this deck there are only 8 lands left. Dread Fugue, so let's use Infernal Grasp. Use it on the Broker's Initiate, so no more 5 damage to us. Yeah, now it's important to have either Borrowed Time or a creature. Hero Mirror can be also good. But this card is especially good when we have also the Cleric, so we will gain life, and then it doesn't matter if we will pay 1 life to draw a card, but first we have also to discard to draw a card. Sunset Reverie. Awesome. So 2 creatures, life points, and also we'll draw the card. my gosh, it's so tough. I mean, and both players are so close to death. Our opponent is, I think, has 3 life points since 10 turns. Vanquish of the Horde, sure. Actually, it doesn't surprise me anymore. So many wipeout cards, and okay, we can discard Rite of Oblivion. Let's see. Intrepid Adversary, awesome. Let's cast first the Chapel Shieldgeist, and then Adversary next. So actually we can pay it 4 times, so 4 counters. The problem is if they have another wipeout card, it doesn't target any creatures, so they can just kill both creatures, and they don't have to pay the mana. A Leer, wow. Yeah, in my Izzet deck it was similar. I had also so many sorcery and instant spells. And then you can choose everything here. I mean, the problem is we cannot kill it right now. They have 3 islands on the battlefield. They have, I think, plenty of counter spells. Oh wait, but okay, they are wasting their mana right now. So we can also exile the Mirror. But first let's exile the Chaplain of Arms. You can still land swamp. Also we milled 1 swamp. So let's Chapel Shieldgeist. And we can just kill Leer, Disciple of the Ground. Yeah, that was their mistake. They should have kept the mana so they can protect Leer. Huh? Wait. Yeah, we'll sacrifice the Shieldgeist. I mean, there are no counter spells for 1 mana. And we still have 3 life. Oh, both players have 3 life points. Urza selects. Okay, so our opponent can search for the library for a Planeswalker card. Let's see. What Planeswalker is that? Jace? Teferis? I believe it's a blue. Ah, okay, the Wandering Emperor. Also a good choice. Because they can create some samurais, also they can just exile tapped creature cards. Choose 6 lands you control. Ah, we have to sacrifice it. Okay then. Let's sacrifice the tapped ones. Can't Stay Away, awesome. Do we have maybe Adeline? No, I don't think so. But Can't Stay Away. Yeah, create a 2/2 white samurai, and when the creature is tapped, they can exile it. So I think, which one? Ah, okay, we can also choose among these ones. So I think the best choice here is Morbid Opportunist. So we can draw cards then. And yeah, more lands. Which one of these? I think another copy. Yeah, regarding the deck, they have the advantage that they will not run out of cards. Swamp, unbelievable. So, 8. I mean, very unlucky. Discover the impossible. So yeah. I'm honest, I think that's it. I think we cannot deal enough damage. Even though we are so close. The opponent has only 3 life points left. But our creatures are just too weak and they can also cast the Planeswalker. Yeah, they will also search for the planes, put it on the battlefield, and then I assume they will just cast Wandering Emperor. Alright, yeah. They need 2 white mana. Swamp. So yeah, I think we will just wait. I mean, I just misclicked, but okay then. I know. Okay, that was too fast. So let's kill at least the Wandering Emperor. Poems. That was a very bad move. Inspiring Overseer, life points, and draw a card. Moonsilver Key. But yeah, we have to admit the opponent had always an answer. They had so many wipeout cards, and also whenever we wanted to cast one of our great cards, they always had the counter spell. But yeah, GG, I think that's it. So we will have our final here. Rid of Oblivion. Unfortunately, we cannot use this card, so we have to concede and GG. So let's take a look. I mean, we have to cut more lands off. I mean, I will just take the risk and we'll have 21 lands. Let's see if this will work out for us. We are just one victory away. Okay, so no planes here, 2 swamps. Cabaret Courtyard. I mean, they have also, I think, all the types from New Capenna, where you can just search your library for a basic mountain, forest or plains card. Very effective. Yeah, until now the opponent never had issues with lands here. So let's see, maybe they have only the forest and yeah, other color combinations that they can't use. Bushwhack. Oh my god, that's the card that they also used before. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it. I mean, how is that even possible in a deck with over 220 cards? So yeah, they are in favor of the shuffler. So they have picked plains, also they have an island. Awesome, finally we have the plains, so I think we'll start by casting Ambitious Farmhand. So we can also search for another plains here. And yeah, we have also here Vanquish the Horde. Go Shintai of Lost Wisdom. But they have really random cards here. So let's kill it. Or actually, Sunset Revelry. We could use it first, but an opponent has more life than us. So we'll just keep that first. Kill the flying creature and then attack with Ambitious Farmhand. And now we have also a second copy of Vanquish the Horde. I think it will be, yeah, pretty hard to cast it since the opponent has so many counter spells. And let's attack. Fateful Absence. Awesome, so we can just sacrifice the artifact token. Yeah, I mean, it's very powerful because for 2 mana you can just kill it, but on the other hand, also we are letting to create a artifact token for the opponent, and yeah, if you sacrifice it, you can also draw a card. So it's a total advantage for the opponent then. So here we can also draw a card. I think that's good, yeah. And we can also attack. But yeah, our opponent is obviously struggling right now with the land. They don't have any lands in their hand, also not the correct color combination, I guess. So Unruly Mob, yeah, and they don't have any counterspell because we can just cast it and it doesn't stop, so they cannot react on that. So yeah, we need to be very fast. As long as they don't have more lands, we have really good chances to beat them. Here it is, a swamp, so yeah, they can cast some removal spells. Here we go, exile. And we are not going to draw the card. The adversary will pay it twice the cost, and then we will attack with both creatures. Excellent, so 6 damage. Let's see if they are going to block. Not. I mean, they can just sacrifice those cards because we cannot use them. Again, Shakedown Heavy from New Capenna. So Adeline, I think, yeah, Adeline, and in combination with those flying creatures is awesome. Because we can just also, and we have also the adversary on the battlefield, so the tokens will be even stronger. So right now we have the perfect battlefield. Yeah, we have all the creatures that we need, the flying creature, Luminous Phantom, Morbid Opportunist, the adversary, and Adeline. So yeah, every time we're attacking we will create a token, and of course they need to block, so we can also draw a card thanks to Morbid Opportunist. I hope they will not wipe out the whole board. I think maybe they're also missing another white mana, because most of those cards, they require two white mana. I think Farewell also, 2 white mana, Vanquish the Horde, you can see. Okay, target opponent reveals their hand, so non-land card from it. So it would be... Oh, they decided to put some tokens, some counters on the creature. Let's sacrifice the artifact. Awesome. Lisa. More planes. And then let's cast... we can only cast one of those creatures. And I think we should attack with all of them. Let me check first. Or maybe not with the Morbid Opportunist. Wait, 3, 5, 8, 3. They have to block Adeline and also the adversary in this case. Oh yeah, it's enough. Oh my god, I just forgot. Yeah, of course, 3, it's 9 in total. Ah, what a tough game. And look at this. We just achieved that with a block deck to enter in gold rank. Awesome. Rank up, gold tier 4. Wow. Oh my gosh, it was so hard against the opponent. They had a really solid deck with all the, with the 5 mana, with the counter spells, and I think it's time also to create some new block decks. I don't think we can just stay in gold rank with this deck. And also our goal will be to reach platin then after this. So yeah, if you like my format, please subscribe, leave a like, and see you next time. Bye bye.